Hello everyone and welcome to the Orange University post-ban. So let's see, Fable got banned, Grixis, the Invoke got banned, and Bankbuster got banned. So Grixis deck basically is on the banned target block for this announcement, and now that it's kind of rolled in, I'm not really sure if Ben. I think Ben is active now because it is on the day off. So let us try to play a Grixis deck that has all the ban cards removed, and regardless of whether or not it's actually active, at least for me it is. And the idea for this deck really is to think about whether or not Grixis can still play. Go hard in the meta, basically. And a lot of the cards in Grixis now ask for a 1-to-1 removal, which, is not as great as Invoke with 1-to-3 or Fable with 3-to-1, or 3 cards in 1, rather. But I think we might be able to get something out of this. And I think that now it's just about optimization, which I'm going to try to do. Of course, I can't do it in the first game that I play because I haphazardly throw a deck together. And there's a lot of cards I didn't craft, so I kind of slot in the cards I do have. Let's look at the deck list itself. So I have 3 cut down for early game removal, 1 Black Sun Twilight, which is kind of a replacement that could also be used for March, the Black March, to exile a creature and gain life. But I have a lot of things I do want to bring back, like Sheoldred, like the other Sheoldred. So I think Black Sun Twilight could work, which is why it's in a deck. I have 4 Make Disappear because now I have to have a lot more counter spells in case our opponent plays enchantments, big things I really need to counter that I cannot just invoke like I used to. Now I have to have 3 Go for the Throw and 2 Sheoldred's Edict if I need our opponent to sack a Planeswalker, because we have no more Planeswalker removal, and Sheoldred's Edict might be necessary. We have 2 Siphon Insight to replace the Bankbuster that was in the deck, because we can, instead of drawing cards from our deck, try to draw from our opponent's deck, and maybe we'll hit some impactful cards that can actually give us more card advantage. Siphon Insight, like Bankbuster, really should not be played on tempo, but much rather off tempo to kind of get us additional card advantage. On tempo for Bloodtithe Harvester, still in the meta, still very good. Turn 2, 3-2 that can also serve as a removal, just absolutely beautiful. Now, instead of Fable, I had to slot in some weird cards. I have 1 Phyrexian Arena for, just constant card draw. And you might think, hey, you're going to lose life, and won't you get burned by mono red? Well, with Phyrexian Arena combo with Sheoldred the Apocalypse, we can gain a lot of life from actually drawing rather than losing life, which is good. So we draw 2 cards and gain 3 life every turn instead of drawing 1 card and gain 2 life. So we actually gain extra life. That's not that bad. Otherwise, Phyrexian Arena, I want to have more of, but I only have 1. I don't want to craft it. I want to see how it performs. And for Corpse Appraiser, which is standard in Grixis deck, we have 2 Celestis in terms of the Fable. Now, instead of treasure token, we have actually a long-lasting treasure in the legendary artifact, which could also help us loot. So that help us get, cards quality check, just like Fable would. So that's why I have 2 Celestis in the deck. I don't want to have more Celestis because it's not as good as Fable. I cannot play 2 in the field because it's legendary. And also, it does not give us a 2-2 for a board present. So that's why Celestis just 2 off. For Sheoldred Apocalypse, of course, we need Sheoldred. And then we have 1 Gix command, which is replacement of the Invoke. It's not the same effect as Invoke, but also it gives us moats, and it gives us choices for, card advantage if we can make our opponent sacrifice a creature, or make our opponent destroy all creatures with power 2 or less. And then we can also bring a creature back from our graveyard to our hand, or even get lifelink if we're dying. And then we have the big Sheoldred, big mommy Sheoldred, that makes our opponent sack a non-token creature or planeswalker. The non-token is important because I don't want to make him sack like a 1/1 soldier token or anything. And we're probably never going to get the last ability off with Rise of the Dark Realm, but that's okay. We don't care about that too much. It's really just Sheoldred on tempo 4/5 that makes our opponent sack the planeswalker. That might be important. And I don't think we'll get them to sack planeswalker very often because they might have creatures. So I only run 1, also because I only have 1. So 1 big mama Sheoldred. And now, in place of the actual Invoke, I have 2 Bladecoil Serpent, rather than just the 1 I used to have. Bladecoil Serpent is really good because it's got modes. We can pay blue for draw, black for discard, or red for haste and trample. So if we're, killing our opponent, we can trample them. If we're controlling our opponent, we can make them discard. If we need card advantage, we can draw. It's all in one package, just like Invoke, but it is a little bit different because we need to pay at least 6. We can pay more. That is also good. And now, the land base. I didn't actually change anything in the land base because I'm not sure what to take and what to remove. But as you remember, Invoke is very black heavy. So the deck land base was very black heavy. It's still that. We have 1 Otawara, 1 Swamp, 1 Takenuma, 4 Darkslick Shore, 4 Shipwreck Marsh, only 3 Stormcarved Coast, 4 Blackcleave Cliffs, 4 Haunted Ridge, and then 4 Xander Lounge. So it's very black heavy because if you look at the deck itself, it's still very black heavy. Almost every card has black mana associated with it. This adds red, this adds blue, or this requires red, this requires blue, this requires blue and red. But you know, every card almost requires black, more or less. And so it is still a very strong black deck. I don't think Grixis got destroyed out of the meta. It did get hit a lot of the best cards. So now Grixis is no longer the undisputed world champion. It's just the somewhat disputed world champion. I still think it's a very strong deck. I want to see how it works in the actual metagame. Let's go try it out. Alright, no more Boros Chandra for today. Let's get some Grixis Control on. Now, I really want to check the inclusion of the Celestis because I think it's interesting. The Celestis used to just get abraded because there's a lot of Bankbuster running around, but now that it's gone, how many people still runs Abrade or the Loran? So, Blackcleave Cliff, Haunted Ridge. Not the best, but not the worst. We got 3 lands. I'm going to keep... I got cut down and, you know, Edict and all that. The worst part of the deck is our opponent's playing Island, so it's Jing. Stupid Jin deck. Alright, against a Jin deck, there's really nothing we can do except lose. Oh yeah, Impulse, do that. You got it. Alright, without Fable, we can actually tempo our opponent. Without Bankbuster, we can actually scare them into attacking with a 4-4 eventually. That means we got nothing. We got absolutely nothing. And this is also why I was thinking about whether or not to include a Graveyard Trespasser. Siphon Insight, that would be an interesting card. No place. Would they counter a Siphon Insight? Let's find out. Ooh, Spell Pierce. Impulse. How good is a Spell Pierce to counter our opponent's non-creature spell? It might be useful. Now we got a colorless counterspell. I don't know why I didn't play the Blackcleave Cliffs that turn. I guess it's just never getting played. Siphon Insight pulling it out here. Consider. Yeah, you consider. Consider all the things I want to do to you. I'm going to insight some more. Let me look at your hand. Thirst for Discovery. Free card draw for us. Always good. Alright, let's get a Haunted Ridge out. Haughty Djinn. Okay. 2-4. Pass to attack. Anything? No? Okay, well, then you sacrifice it. Sacrifice a non-token creature. There you go. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Our opponent's about to eat the whole board. You're gonna protect your Djinn? Thinking about it. Fading Hope. Do I want him to fade the Haughty Djinn? Ooh, I can Spell Pierce it. Having a Spell Pierce in my hand doesn't really do much. And I get to remove it. But then I don't get the card draw. That's fine. Make Disappear. Our opponent's about to be made disappeared. Okay, should I Sheoldred? Should I Bladecoil Serpent? I can't actually Bladecoil Serpent, so not gonna Sheoldred, just gonna pass turn. Ha! How the control has become the controlled. Just off one Siphon Insight. That's amazing. Haughty Djinn. Nah, let's not Haughty Djinn. Let's go away. What can he have with 1 mana? He does have something with 1 mana. Let's Thirst. He can counter it, but I don't really care. Alright, discard 2 cards. Cliff, Lounge. Okay, so I can Bladecoil Serpent, make him discard 3 cards. Can I? I think I could. Black, 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 black. Make him discard 3 cards. It's pretty strong. Pay 0. Confirm 0. He has no removal. He has bounce spells, but that's good for me. If you want to discard more cards. I guess the only other play there was Sheoldred, but Sheoldred probably just gets bounced. I could play the Celestus. I don't think the Celestus will help too much. Gonna give him an empty turn. Valerian Terror, okay. That's a 5/5, but I can just block it, so we can just trade. It's not too scary. He has 4 mana open. What would 4 mana open even do? Counter my Sheoldred? Probably, right? If he counters the Sheoldred, do I care? Do I attack first? Guess let's see if he wants to trade. Shore up. Well, I guess that caught me by surprise, but not really. Does he have a Spell Pierce? Negate. Well, okay, you negated it. Now I have a Sheoldred. Good luck. It's got 1 card. No blocks. No, top deck second terror. That's actually a good top deck for him. Will Bloodtithe Harvester save us? Let's find out what top deck a land. Top deck land. Oh, okay. Not a land, but almost a land. No attacks. We'll end turn. You gotta play everything, something every turn, or I'll kind of pitch. Consider. Well, take 2 life. Don't play your land, genius. You might need to discard. Okay, we'll take the 10. Ooh, Sheoldred. Okay, I think this is game. So, play it. You sacrifice a creature. And that's game. Alright, we take down mono blue. You stupid deck. Stop playing those dumb decks. Well, I was going to say that the Celestus survive a Braid, but there's no Braid in the blue deck. So, yeah. It's all about kind of how you play against blue. How to tempo them out, and how to go around their threats. They don't have infinite threats, even though sometimes it may look like they do. And that's, you know, I think we're learning how to play against mono blue. I still don't like it. I still don't want it out there, because... Doctor of Bootyology. He's a doctor. Alright, of course, opponent goes first. And now we don't actually have removal. This is a bad hand. No removal. But we have 4 lands, so I'm going to have to keep. I do have a turn 2 play, so... Even without removal... Oh, gosh. I don't have a turn 2. I don't have a turn 2 play because these are tap lands. So... Render Lounge it is. Also, Seacrum Coast. So it's, Oh. It's Legends. I was going to say it's... Whatchamacallit? The... Soldier deck, but, you know, close. Rafine? Endgame? Yeah, Rafine endgame. Will we draw Cut Down to help us? Actually, he's gonna get a Raven here. We don't draw Cut Down, but we can play our Phyrexian Arena. I don't even think this was going to help. Against Rafine? No, I want to win first. It's fine. I don't want to play this game out because there's no winning this game with Rafing out. So yeah. Even if we play a Sheoldred, we are on the back foot, and there's no way to win that. Ooh, what is this? We got 4 Goro. Why did you give us 4 of these? This is not even standard legal. Anyways, yeah, why did they give us 4? One's enough for a Historic Brawl that no one plays. I guess people play Historic Brawl, but I wouldn't play it. It's full of alchemy cards. And I'm not about to read a textbook just to play Magic. Opponent goes first. Oh, we gotta make this appear, but it's not very good when opponent goes first. We only have tap lands too. Tap land into untap Corpse Appraiser. Ooh. I do like this hand, but I feel like I'm still gonna lose because I keep it. Red. Woo! A burn to the face. Alright, well. That was a good first match, but that's about all we're gonna have. A Bankbuster wouldn't help, a Fable wouldn't help, Invoke wouldn't help. This is just typical Arena BS. I just realized our opponent's playing off 1 land, so this might be different. Do they have another land now? No, they don't. Well then. This is a special type of game, I guess. Bloodtithe Harvester? Or a counter spell. Are they going to play anything, though? They might not. They probably are full of 1-drops, honestly. Alright, wait, I can just Corpse Break. What am I doing? He put a creature in the graveyard for us. Make Disappear is pretty good. Sheoldred is not as good. Let's just make Disappear. Did he get a second land? No, he did not. Phoenix Chick attack. Alright, so we drew tap lands, and then we draw tap land. Ironic. Bloodtithe Harvester. Do your thing. Not gonna attack because I need to hold back for blockers. If he plays any spell, I'm gonna counter it. Mono. Counter it. No Kamana for you. Alright. There goes the attack. Ooh. Huh. Well, let's not go crazy here. So we will play the Cliff because it comes to play tapped. Or do I just want to cycle the Cliff? I might just cycle the Cliff. Alright, so let's play the Harvester. Second Harvester. We'll get another blood token. And then we will... do we want to kill the chick? He can just aggro us. I don't think we need to kill the chick. Instead, it's going for a little attack. It's going for a little attack. It's not going to block. 17. We have 2 blockers against 2 creatures. There's a burn spell. I can make Disappear it. He's playing off 1 land. Mono red. Mono red never gives up. Even though they should. Alright, you know what? You can have your Swiss Spear. Another make Disappear. Wow. Time for Sheoldred. I have 3 blockers. They finally draw their land number 2. They have a 1-drop play. This is a disgrace to the Angel Sleeves, honestly. Stop playing mono red. Just stop it. Land number 2! Oh, how the tides have turned. We don't stand a chance against 2 mountains. Look, they brought us to 12 with just 1 mountain. Can you imagine what they can do with 2 mountains? Except blow up their face? Alright, our opponent is playing a disgraceful game. Angel Sleeves means that they know what they're doing. Because this is a cool sleeve. What's that Grixis guy called again? I forgot, but the dragon? Is it Ugin? It's not Ugin. Ugin's brother. Reckless Impulse. Too reckless for me. Just the one? You sure those 2 3s don't want to attack? Alright, well, they didn't want to attack, so I guess there's that. Sheoldred's Edict. I didn't want to do anything. You're a 9. Enjoy it. It's a lot of life whenever we want to. Reckless Impulse again. Foiled! Hoisted by your own petard. Yeah, they're playing awful deck, and they deserve to get punished for it. I mean, their play isn't, entirely terrible because of what they have. They don't really have a choice. Although not attacking is probably wrong because they don't really stand a chance if they don't attack. Will this even do anything? Another Sheoldred. Cut down. Alright, we're at 16. How much can they block? I just need to deal 5 damage to them. They're gonna have to block. Alright, there are 5. Alright, I'm at 16. Good luck with whatever it is you're gonna do. 3 mana? This is gonna be scary. Mechanized Warfare? Whoa. What if I cut this down? Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Mono red and you're playing off 1 land. We kept a very greedy hand. Our opponent kept an insane hand. They just thought, hey, I have, a land. I can play all the cards in my hand. Why don't I just keep that hand? Little did they know, that's not how Magic works. If you played through 3 of your turns without seeing a timer fuse. Why is there a timer fuse? Lloyd the Knee. I don't know how many games we have played without going first. I think it's infinite. Alright, we have Darkslick Shores into Shipwreck Marsh. We don't have red mana this time, but we do have a cut down, so hey, you know what? Ugh. Again? That's no fun. Another one of those decks? Gonna play something? Alright, counter this. Negates. There goes your counter spell. Countering our single card draw. That's an interesting choice you can make. Now let's see. Do we want to we can't even Bloodtithe Harvester. What am I doing? I can't play any of these cards that requires red because I only drew blue and black. Hottie Jin. Oof. A land and then a consider. I don't really want to consider, so I guess I'll take a land. Now he has counter spells with Hottie Jin. So we'll go for the throw it. 2 for 1 time. Actually, no, it's 2 for 2. He's gonna have to counter this. Oh, okay. Guess it's not 2 for 2. What? Throw a Hottie Jin by itself without any protection? Our opponent's ballsy. No plays. Hey, welcome to the no play life. We don't have plays either. Oh boy. Gonna have to discard. Will the Serpent do anything? Will the Corpse Appraiser do anything? Will the Gix Command do? Gix Commands. Oh well, I guess the cut down definitely won't do anything. Hottie Jin. Resolve. Go for the throw. The Sheoldred's Edict can hit one of the big serpents. Can. Fading Hope. Now I'm too scared. So you sacrifice a non-token creature. Oh. Alright, so basically Arena's helping our opponent win, and they still can't do it, which is kind of ironic. Finally. Here comes draw, like 5 cards, or 4 cards, discard 2. That's not that bad. But, you know, we already lost all of our time, so I don't know if we have a chance still. Tolarian Terror. Tolarian Terror. Tolarian Terror. 3 terrors in 1. Our turn. Bladecoil Serpent. Alright. I'm gonna bail because this was bull. This is the most bull I've ever played in the game against Mono Blue, and I played a lot against Mono Blue. Arena was saying, hey, you know, Mono Blue seems to be a deck that people like to play. Let's help him win. Because they don't seem to be able to win without us helping. How many black-red lands do we actually have? Like 13, 14 lands? Not a single one. We just needed 1 mountain. The whole game would have been different. Why am I not surprised? No removal, but we do have a make disappear in the Celestis, so... Dismal Blackwater. Blackwater? Backwater. Let's get the Stormcarved Coast out, because I can Darkslick into Bloodtithe. It might be necessary. Blue pass turn. Alright, if you're going to blue pass turn, I'm going to blue pass turn. No, don't want to play into their removal. Curate. That's interesting. Is it a reanimating deck? Oh, it probably is. It's going to be the battle reanimating deck. Now he's going to play the battle. He's going to play the battle. He's going to play the battle. Oh. Jace. Sheoldred's Edict is pretty good against Jace, right? What can he do? Makes him mill 3 cards. Make himself mill 3 cards. Maybe he will plus. And just get greedy.
Flesh will always lose.
Make me mill 3 cards. My Sheoldred! Alright, let me just sacrifice your Planeswalker. Blackcleave Cliffs. This does take the shields down, but he's going to turn 4. I don't know if that deck runs Sheoldred. I guess we'll find... It does. I was going to say, I guess we'll find out, but yeah, of course it runs Sheoldred. We have 5 mana. What can we do with 5 mana? Bloodtithe Harvester into a counterspell? Or play our own Sheoldred. Just get Sheoldred removed if we play Sheoldred, so... that's unfortunate we don't have a removal. What's happening? Go for the throw on our Bloodtithe Harvester. Why? Will Cycle take extra life damage? That's no fun. Ouch. Ooh, ouch. Double ouch. Guess we'll... Sheoldred and hope for the best? I don't know. I don't know about this. If his hand's full of removal, guess we're gonna have to find out. He does have something to play. Infernal Grasp. No, please. He still has another removal. Wow. Guess that's that. Opponent goes first. The whole game went to his temple. Every part of this... Ah, jeez. Okay, well, that's game. Every part of it went to our opponent's play, so that was no fun. But hey, you know what? This is what happened when you play Arena. If you play Arena, Arena will punish you for that. What does that tell you? How many games for the last, I don't know how many days I've recorded. 5 consecutive recording days? At least 3 that I remember. I've not got to go first once. Which, I mean, as soon as I say it, I'm going to go first. But it's going to go first into a horrendous hand. Ah, there, look at that. Arena's listening. But, you know what? I'll keep. It's fine. Horrendous hand and all. Let's marsh first into a cliff. I don't think it's going to matter. It's going to be a game where going first is not going to help. Alright, Sheoldred's Proving Ground. Going to turn 2. I can remove anything they play turn 2. Most likely. Unless it's like a ramp thing. White. Alright, so it's all color. Wow, they're going to ossify a Bloodtithe Harvester? That's less than correct. But hey, you know, you do you. Very aggressive. Okay, none of that. They're probably gonna... Well, it's a very fast ossification, so they'll probably ossify this too, but it's not like it can not play Sheoldred, so... You know what? It's gonna come out. Second ossification. Oh, not second ossification. Invasion of Zendikar. Here's the ramp spell. Come on. Look for your land. Yeah, look at that. Scary, scary cards. Let's pitch a... let's pitch a Slick. Maybe I'll get a 4-mana drop to play. Ooh. Siphon is interesting. Well, I'm gonna play a Swamp. Bring some damage to our opponent's face. We'll end the turn. Who knows what might happen? 7 mana, probably a Traxa. But Atraxa's not going to help him this turn. Topiary Stomper. Really not going to help him this turn. Get your land. 4 mana left. What can he play with 4 mana? The Boar Wipe? Activate Murex? That's... Murex can't block. Wow, he does activate Murex. Okay. I mean... You can do whatever you want, right? But that's a very questionable play, not gonna lie. Make him sacrifice his big thing, and then go for 2 extra damage, bring him down to 6. 6 is not lethal, so I don't want to do that this turn. Let's just kill the Stomper. I don't know why he activated Murex. And on his turn, no less. Sunfall. Okay, so he's gonna exile my Sheoldred. I guess you get to do that. Is that why he activated Murex? But that makes no sense. We still have a Siphon Insight. Might be able to get... Wow. I was gonna say might be able to get something, but evidently not. Sheoldred's Proving Ground or Spar Headquarter. Come on, Worm Coil Engine. It's the worst card I can draw right now. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't even counter Atraxa. You got it. That's a 2-2. I have nothing to return here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? I'm so confused. Her Migration. He's got 2 mana open. Can't stop it. Can't stop it with that either. Guess we got a Corpse Appraiser. What can I even exile? There's a Topiary Stomper. Guess we'll do that. Sacrifice a token. Make him sack a token. Kill this. And kill this with a block. The 4/4 I can't actually kill, huh? Wow, that was an embarrassing display of games. I'm not gonna block. I'm not gonna do anything because of the Gix command. Let's see. Each creature with power 2 or less. This is a non-token creature. I don't want to counter that. This is nothing. I actually can't counter it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, oh, I should have played Sheoldred's Edict in response. Well, these both get sacked anyway, so on you sacrifice a non-token creature. We'll cut this down too. Nothing to return. I can gain life, make this a 5/5. But that's about it. That's about all I can do. Alright, +2/+2. Sacrifice a creature. Does he have a counterspell? Submit 1. He is at 1. 1 turn. I don't need to play the Shipwreck Marsh because I only have a make disappear. Merrick's can block. He can't really. He could try to attack, I guess. He does attack. That's interesting. So he's going for the kill. He's at 1 though. Archangel of Wrath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, that's a GG. Ugh, that was horrendous. Did not have fun with that game. With that little thing that says I did not have fun with that game. Like I said, right? Even if we go first, it's not gonna matter, because the draws are gonna end up not mattering. Against that deck, what could have we done? Maybe had Counterspell up against turn 4 ramp, but then that would mean we didn't play Sheoldred, which. I mean, we would not have brought our opponent down that low without Sheoldred. Hey, look, we get to go first with actual lands. Did not see this coming. Pedro Amaro. Pedro, are you playing the game? See, when you do get to go first, you're going to play against opponents like this. That means you don't want to go first. That means you don't even want to play. Look, not even sleeps. Our opponent's basically not even here. I mean, I get there's no need to be a card back in Arena. There's no point. But if you don't have one, even though a lot of them are given out for free, it means that you're not really trying to play the game. We finally get to go first with a workable hand. Not even great, but workable hand. And guess what? Our opponent's not playing the game. So, Arena's going to count this as a win for us, which they're going to say, hey, you won a game, right? We gave you a good hand. It happens. But, did it really? Watch, it's going to be blue. Oh, yeah. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Not punished for not playing the Coast turn 1. How is there so many mono blue players? I'm gonna have to switch up my decks if all the opponents are mono blue. This is like the third or fourth mono blue I faced today. And I've played like 6 games. So, against mono blue, what can we do? Siphon Insight? Siphon Insight's pretty good. This time we actually have red mana, but they're gonna get some annoying things on us. If they just land a Jin turn 3, like on nothing, that would be a surprising play. Alright, well, they're gonna not play anything, we're gonna play something. Negates. Well, they just tapped himself out for that. So we will Bloodtithe Harvester. Enjoy. We don't have anything else. They'll put a land into Jin, maybe? Fading Hope. I mean, yeah, okay. I can live with that. One top. Sheoldred? Sheoldred. Corpse Appraiser? Would the Corpse Appraiser actually hit anything? I don't think so. It's not like the Graveyard Trespasser. Are they going to counter this Bloodtithe Harvester? I doubt it. They could. If they want to. I'm ultimately not going to care about them countering the Bloodtithe Harvester. They put a card to the top though, so it's probably the Jin coming out next turn. Do you have another bounce? They do have another bounce. Still to the top. 4 mana Jin time. Maybe to put a land to the top. 4 mana Jin time. Alright, let's Siphon Insight into... Spell Pierce could be useful. Three, 4. Darkslick Shores is not as useful, honestly. We'll play our Bloodtithe Harvester again. If they counter, we have a reverse counter. How many Fading Hope do you think they have? All in their hand? It could be. That's how Shuffler work, right? Why don't you not counter that? Yeah. Sure. Let's go with nice. Told you. All the Fading Hopes. Still to the top. Second Jin. Tap out. Our opponent are very confident with what they have. Our cut down's not going to hit anything. Let's pitch it for a better card, please. Auto Aura. Hey, that's actually a better card. So, we will Takenuma. I don't think it matters too much, but we can Sheoldred right now to stop one of the Jins. And Auto Aura will stop the other Jin for a turn. Can't actually counter this, so we'll see what he has. And we can actually gain life with the second Sheoldred, if that ever happens. See double. Well, now we can't do that. That's 7. Thirst. Eight. And a land. We need a top deck of removal, and we need to top deck it fast. Can't block it. Need to get something good here. Go for the throw. Xander's Lounge. Bloodtithe Harvester. If I play this and go for the throw, will that help? What does this do? Each opponent destroy up to one target creature or planeswalker that player controls. If I flip it. Flipping it, how would that help? It costs 5. He does have enough. I can auto aura the Haughty Djinn, and then I still lose. Wow, that's gotta be the worst kind of feeling in the world. What can I actually get? Nothing. Alright. Stupid Haughty Djinn deck with their all your spell costs 1 less kind of play. I'm playing a very long games today because I absolutely hate what the meta has turned into from the bans. Unbelievable. I thought the bans were good. Well, the cards they banned were good. It's good that they banned those cards. But what happened is that now all of the cockroaches come out of the woodwork and start playing the worst kind of decks. Hey, we get to go first. With a Siphon, no less. Alright, there's another one of those mono red decks. Could be. Mono blue, mono red, one of those annoying decks. There it is. Look at that. Turn 1 Kumano. And they GG us. Turn 1 Kumano into a GG. Of course. You are a very good player. Very good indeed. Felden time? Monastery Swiftspear. You can have that. Do they have another play? They have another Kumano. Look at that. Nah, let's get that out of here. Double Celestis. Well, I can destroy all these when they turn with Gix Command. And then I can not do anything with Gix Command. Siphon Insight might be able to help us. Something we'll play on our opponent's turn. Invasion. Ooh. Discard a card, draw 2 cards. And then turns into what? Why did it give me a 1-1 thing? Oh, okay. Turns into a 3-3. Nighttime. Take an action. Draw a card. Discard the Celestis. I only need 2. And I don't think they have artifact removal. Alright, that stupid Phoenix is gonna get us. 4 damage. What? They didn't bring the Phoenix? Is it only instant or sorcery? Instant or sorcery, okay. Come on, pass! Let me see what you have. Reckless Impulse and a Chick. I mean, I don't want them to have either of these cards. I'm gonna go on the bottom anyways. Let's take a Chick. Let's try again. Invasion. Discard a card, draw 2 cards. A mountain. Neither of which are going to be that helpful. Alright, what does this flip into? Bladecoil. Bladecoil is probably pretty good. Nah, I wish I took that mountain. Alright, play a land here. I can actually Gix Command him, right? Why did it tap my red? Bladecoil, can I get 1, 2 black, 2 more black? I don't think it's that good. So, I guess I will Gix Command into just wipe the board. Is he gonna burn his Phoenix Chick? I don't think so. Discard a card, draw 2 cards. End the festivity. Kill his own Phoenix chick. Get back his Phoenix. This is pretty good. Attack the invasion here. What does it get to? A 4/4. Ooh, that's pretty big. Alright, it's got prowess, and then it has... come on. It has prowess, and then have a non-creature source. Alright, so... I'm gonna play a land. Can I get black, 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 black? I will have a cut down, maybe, if I get 2 blue. Right? I don't need to haste, so... yeah. Bring his card base down a little. Black, 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 blue, blue. Pay 0. Confirm. As long as it doesn't get Reckless Impulse, it's down to 1 card. Draw another card, 2 cards against my Siphon Insight that could burn his board. Still, precarious situation here. Bloodtithe Harvester is not a cut down, unfortunate. But hey, you know what? A 5/4 could block the 4/4 if he decides to attack. Play with fire. Scary. Down to 10 already. That's not a very good card, huh? Well, you know what? Here, you protect this. Maybe I can pitch my Darkslick Shore into a go for the throat that I have several in the deck of. Huh? Maybe? Black's on Twilight. This is gonna... Do I have a Sheoldred? I don't have a Sheoldred, so this is not gonna help. Corpse Appraiser, though. I can take out his Phoenix chick. And then block the Disciple, maybe? Alright, I do get a cut down in a Sheoldred. It does come down to which one is better. I gotta say, Sheoldred feels like it's better. Okay. Now let's see what's going on. The prowess is really scary. He does attack. So, obviously the block goes like this. And I don't really care if my whole board gets wiped. I think I die, right? If I have a Lightning Strike, I die. He doesn't have a Lightning Strike. That means my Sheoldred is so good. I'm gonna gain so much life from this. We'll go down to 1 though. So let's be a little bit more careful here. Oh, hey! What do you know? Nice top deck. Those kind of help. Still in mono red. Okay, I guess I'll get a game out of this. Take action. I don't need that land, but I do need the life. GG. Get out of here. Beat down mono red. Very happy about that. I think I played it right. Kind of grind it out. Sheoldred help a lot, but you know, that's all that matters. The point is we did win at the end. And so let's look at the deck list again. I need to talk about this deck. So some cards are very good. I don't know how many cards are considered bad. Really, I feel like the whole day has just been frustratingly going second, always be off tempo, somehow drawing the slower lands on the opposite ends, so that we draw the tap lands coming early game, and then we draw the other type of tap lands coming in late game, which is oh so annoying. But you know what? That's how you play Arena. That's, you know, what happens in Arena a lot. How many red mana do we actually have? 3, 4, 4, 4. So that's 15 red mana. Remember that one game when we didn't draw any red mana? 15. That's, you know, how Arena wants to make you hate your life. And we also even have Celestis, so 17. And yeah, that's lots of mono blue. Lots of mono blue in today's games, which I think more Siphon Insight really hurts mono blue. Cut down didn't do anything in a lot of games, and I do think you can cut down a little bit. Maybe only have 2 off, maybe have more go for the throw. That might help. Honestly, that might help in a lot of the games, but you never know, right? Once you take all the cut downs, all you're going to see are soldiers, and then you're going to need to cut down against Dahlia. And yeah, again, overall, Grixis is still very strong. Even after the ban, I still think Grixis is one of the top deck, if not the top deck. And if you put this in best of 3, I don't really think any deck really has a good chance against Grixis, or overwhelming chance against Grixis. I think Grixis can still win championships, or even, you know, if someone wants to play Rakdos, maybe they can figure something out. But Grixis with the counterspell, with the Corpse Appraiser, these 2 cards are what makes Grixis so good. And then you top it off with Bladecoil Serpent. Our opponent's playing slow, or our opponent's playing, you know, fast, whatever the case, Blackcleave Serpent kind of can answer, kind of like Invoke did in the past. So that's how I feel about this deck. I love it. I think it's very strong. There's some fine-tuning that can be done, but ultimately, this deck can go the distance. Well, that's all I got for you today. Hope you like that long, 1 hour long, post-ban kind of gameplay that I tried to make. I still hate mono blue. I hate mono blue with a passion. I can't believe people are still playing that deck. It's just awful. It's so luck-based, and it's not good at all. So easy to stop, so easy to disrupt. As you see the way we play, we can disrupt them if our deck is not giving us horrendous draws. And that's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you guys next time.